Today I saw a post from a guy called Varun Maya on Twitter, and I agreed with it so much that I felt like this needs to be shared more. It had like 20, 30 retweets, that's it. So I felt like it was not sharing that much, and it genuinely needs to be shared. Now, what it talked about was four types of people, and I'm going to add a bit of my own twist and how I feel, and just want to go a bit more into details so that everyone gets it. Okay, so essentially, there's four types of people who are gonna come out after the next 3 to 5, maximum 10 years, and the people I'm talking about are people my age, anywhere from like 17 to 21, 22, 23. This is the age where you either build or break. Okay, this is the age which acts. This is the age group which acts as like a lever where one slight switch can literally change the direction your life is going to head to in the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 even years. Okay, I'm not sure who's going to live after that, and it's very uncertain, but at least for the next 50 years. And how you're going to live, how your family's going to live, how your wife's going to live, how your daughter's son is going to live, how your mother is going to live. Okay, it acts as a deciding factor, not just for you, but for everyone related to you as well. Okay, so I don't want to give more pretext, just want to start with it. Okay, there's going to be four types of people who turn out in the next 4 to 5 to 6 years. Okay, these are the building years which I talked about. I am currently 18, and this very much applies to me as well. Okay, so number one would be the type of person which will be left behind. That's it. It's very simple, honestly. And the person who will be left behind would be the person who neither has a good thinking capacity, who has never read any text, never gotten any value, never gotten any skills, no education, no thinking value, like zero, nada. Okay, and they aren't also doing anything in their life, anything significant. You're doing like a construction job. You're doing all the basic menial tasks, which at this point could be automated within the next like 10 to 20 years. So the people, like the first category will, and this will be the majority category, let me just say that. Okay, like I believe 80% of the people, 80, like 100%, 80% or more are going to be left behind in the race of being exponential, in the race of being the 1%, in the race of being top in the society, in the societal standard. Okay, and left behind will be the people who do not have any thinking power and are also not doing anything with their life. Number two would be philosophers who are not going to do a lot, okay, in their life, but they will think, they'll read a lot, they'll know a lot, and they'll share a lot of that value and turn out to be a kind of a philosopher, be a philosopher personality. Doesn't mean you need to be like a what we call in a societal standard, like a philosopher who sits with a cigar, right? I don't even know what a philosopher is supposed to look like. But yeah, a philosopher would be the person who do thinking and who would not do the work itself, who'll just think about ideas, build on ideas upon ideas upon ideas, but realistically not do any work, okay? Or do very less work, be lazy in those terms, okay? Number three would be the hustlers. Everyone know this. Everyone knows this term. Very famous over the past couple of years. Okay, and hustlers are people who don't think a lot. They just do, get at it, going hours and hours on hours and hours without thinking, without any mind space. Okay, these are the people who are just sitting on their desk doing the work. Like fair game. I can appreciate them doing the work, but the one thing which they lack is thinking power. They don't think in forward. Okay, they don't have forward thinkingness. They cannot think about their environment, where they are and what can be produced out of it, what's the best they can make out of it. Okay, they just stick to one thing and do that. And then comes the last, the tier 1 category, in my opinion, would be the visionaries. These are people who will think and will also do the work. These are people who will read hundreds and thousands of that's a bit too much, but thousands of books. Okay, these are people who are gonna read thousands of texts, who are gonna watch a lot of podcasts, build their own mind space. These are the people who are gonna surround themselves with people higher level than them or equal to them. Okay, and all of these people they're surrounding themselves with will be on a growth trajectory themselves as well. Okay, and these are also the people who will do the work. They'll have that hustler mentality in it. Once they think, they do the work. Okay, they think about the product, they design it beautifully, and they publish it out, they sell it. Okay, they get at it. These are going to be the kinds called visionary. They have the content of the rest too as well. Visionaries are better than just plain simple philosophers because they have actually done the work, and they're better than hustlers because they actually have some mind space. They actually think about things. They have a higher order thinking skills as well, which is called HOTS, right? And the one thing which they'll not have is the ability of being left behind, because they have done two more most important things which needs to be done is to take action rather than wasting your time. Most of the people my age will be drinking cigars, drugs, right? And time's just being wasted. Where you going, man? Like, not gonna help you. Just being under the influence of drugs is not gonna help you. Fake dopamine, right? Porn addiction, okay? It's not gonna take you anywhere, okay? But visionaries will be the people who, if you've ever seen like a horse, so in my Indian culture, we tie like, I'm pretty sure they do it outside as well. They do this, they put like flaps around a horse like this, so that the horse can only see in front. He cannot see in like left and right, okay? This is what visionaries are. They've set their goal. They are on a growth progress, okay? And the path they have chosen for growth, they know what lies at the end. They know what they're working towards, not just wandering aimlessly, okay? They have a straight vision. They're not looking at porn. They're not looking at social media left and right, which is being promoted heavily, okay? Everywhere by all these tech nerds, right? So they have focus. They're gonna focus in one direction. They're gonna think a lot. They're gonna read high level. They're gonna turn out to be the 1%, or like even the 0.01% of people in the world, because they'll think and they'll only take action in the direction which is growth oriented. If you feel like being under the influence of drugs is growth oriented, well, what do I even say, right? You have to be wise enough to choose to sit, think, and choose the task. Just think and sit and think throughout your day, throughout your week. How do you spend it? What kind of people are you spending it with, right? And to know that is like the first step. Okay, once you have done that, is to eliminate all the things which are not growth oriented. Trust me, you can have a lot of fun. This is what I look forward to as well. I got into the space of entrepreneurship, working on myself with all those guru videos of like them partying, them traveling left and right, okay, having drinks, them having girls on left and right? But now being more mature being mature in terms of where I've come through with the business as well, even as an individual, I realize these are literally the only years you can build or break what you're going to be doing for the next rest of your life, okay? And I don't believe in having a second life. This is the only life you've got, and if you're not making the most out of it, like, I know I'm gonna die at like 70 and I don't have a lot of years. I've spent like 28% of my life, and I only have the rest. So if you take like a pizza, like one slice is gone, I only have the rest of the 3 slices to make the most of, and I am not going to spare even a single piece of cheese or crust out of it, if that makes sense, right? So that's the only thing which I wanted to discuss. Now this comes down to you to choose the path which you're gonna take. Are you just gonna be left behind, which is the worst out of them, like 80% of people, or even out of the 20? Are you just gonna be a philosopher? Are you just gonna be a plain simple hustler, or you're gonna turn out to be a visionary within the next 5 to 10 years? Comes down to you. It's your choice. I'm here to just support and give you the options, okay? And I am on this growth trajectory myself as well, and it's not like if I do not share, okay, and if I keep this as secret to myself, I'm the only one who can benefit. No, all of us who are gonna see this can benefit, okay? It comes down to you to take the action. And literally, even if you have made the choice of doing something, working on a growth trajectory, you're already in the top 20%, okay? Think about it. And now that you're in the top 20%, you just need to focus to get to that top 10%, then the top 1%, and then the slight line of top 0.1% of people. So your choice, okay? And I hope you take the right decision, because this will break, make, and this will be the last choice you get within the next 1 to 2 years to build and make shift and completely shape shift your life, your identity, and what people think about you, and what you especially think about yourself. Okay, so that's basically it for today. I hope this gives you some value, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.